Okay, so this is the bobbin, and you put thread onto this and it goes into the base of the machine and it creates the bottom thread when you're sewing. In order to put some thread onto this, you need to find it firstly and where it is in your machine. So in this case, this machine has a top loading bobbin, so when I look down where the presser foot is, I can see that the bobbin is beneath this little plastic plate here, and there's a slider to the right of it, which if I slide this way will pop this plate up here, and then I can simply lift the bobbin out ready to wind it. At this stage the machine is off, so I've checked the power and I know that it's working, but whilst you're working with the bobbin and getting it out, you need to make sure the power's off and then you don't sew into your finger. Okay, so I'm now going to show you how to wind the bobbin and set it into your machine. So the first thing is to actually put the spool of thread onto the machine. So it's going to go onto here. You can see there's a diagram. The thread wants to come from the bottom like this as opposed to this way up. So we take this off, slide our spool on, and then I just turn this round and pop that back on, and that just stops that from jiggling around when you're sewing. And the next step is then to take this thread off towards the left and put it into this small silver disc here, and you push it right into it from the back like that, and there's some little grips inside of here, and what you'll find is that you'll then see that there's some tension on the thread when you pull it because it's been held within there. And then you take your empty bobbin here, and this is the trickiest part always for me. The trickiest part is to actually now get this thread onto the bobbin, and first of all you have to take the end and put it through one of the tiny holes on here. So you go inside and up through the hole so that the thread is attached to the bobbin like that. Then we move it along and we're going to put this onto this upright prong here. So you're going to slide it on and push it down, and then you move this mechanism, push across to the right. And then what you have to do with quite a few machines is you have to now disengage the needle which you use for sewing, so that when you wind in the bobbin, that's not going to be banging up and down. On this machine here, the wheel at the side, you just pull it out, so you'll hear a click. And then you have to take hold of this thread until it starts to wind. Press your foot pedal, the machine is on, and it will start to wind. So as soon as it's going on, you can let go of that top thread, and you'll see if this mechanism is working properly, that the thread moves up and down and winds onto the bobbin at an even rate. So you wind in the bobbin. When you feel you've got enough thread on or it's full, then you take your foot off the pedal so it stops. And what you need to do to then remove it from here is, first of all, push this back to the left position, pull off the bobbin from there, and then you can either use the thread cutter at the side of the machine or cut it with scissors like so. And then the extra thread that's still coming up through the hole on the bobbin, just get your scissors and snip that away as well, so it's all neat and tidy. And then what you just have to remember as well on these machines is to put this back into its original position, which will re-engage the machine needle for sewing. So I'm going to push that back in, and now I'm ready to insert the bobbin into the case.